Hello everyone, we're your average Schlubs, and we're going to be doing our Oscar reaction video today.
Yeah.
And Dean's back, so that means you guys are probably going to like this video more.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know, what are the general thoughts?
Boyhood got snubbed.
Yeah, Boyhood got snubbed on a lot of things, I think.
Yeah.
But Whiplash, I was glad to see Whiplash and Grand Budapest Hotel get a lot of recognition.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
I think that was the biggest thing, that there was a lot of predictable ones, like Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress.
Too.
Yeah.
Best
That was,
actress.
those were pretty
Best
loud.
Supporting Actress was
Cinematography, Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore won
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah.
Only like one of the only things.
And I'm a big Wes Anderson fan, so I was glad that Grand Budapest won a lot of
great.
awards.
Yeah.
That was
I think
a triumph for
I was saying, I think I threw my shoulder out because I had one big fit, and I think I hurt my back because I was really upset.
a lot of screaming.
It was a lot of screaming. I was so sad How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Yeah, that was
I know.
so
I loved
upsetting.
it so much, and it,
Like, I loved Big Hero 6,
Yeah,
but How to Train Your Dragon 2...
I felt like it
needed
deserved
to
it,
get
especially
that.
animation-wise. It was just, I don't know. To me, it was just way prettier. I don't know.
If Lego
It was
Movie
more
was in that
executed.
category,
I would have picked Lego
I
Movie,
think
but
Lego
it probably
Movie
wouldn't have won.
I think Lego would have won.
Yeah,
but
it would-
they
yeah.
hated
Lego
it.
should have been in that
They
category.
hated it. I don't know why.
why do you think it wasn't in that category?
I think it's had something to do with them
wasn't-
having it not being fully animated.
Yeah.
I think that cause
some of
Will
it was
Ferrell's
stop
at the
motion,
end.
wasn't it? Was that the?
Well, I mean that's still animation, but like
But
the
they
last,
had Will
like the
Ferrell
last
and
part
stuff,
where
and
they-
I think
yeah,
they're like,
where
oh, now
Where
we
he
got
was
it.
like playing
It's
with
so
his dad's
stupid.
Legos and all that.
I
Are you
think
kidding?
I think
I
it
feel like
had
that's probably a
something to
little
play
bit-
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
stupid. Yeah,
I don't know, and also just because it was Legos,
Yeah,
I feel like that
Yeah,
might have had
something
something to do with it,
just-
because
yeah.
Legos are usually looked upon as like a very childish thing.
Yeah. Let's talk about the adapted screenplay
adapted.
category.
Okay.
That was.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I mean, when we saw Whiplash, I hadn't even seen a trailer or anything.
It was insane.
And I was so
good.
blown
Yeah,
away. And they tried to give it an adapted screenplay because it was off of the short film to promote it.
Yeah,
Well, to get it.
bunch of
like,
like behind the door
made.
politics to get it into
Yeah.
adapted, and so I wonder if that had something to do with it.
But-
But
Had it
even
been an
in
original
adapted, I
screenplay?
think it should have won.
Had it been an original screenplay, do you think it would have won?
I think Birdman probably was still
Probably
on,
still
'cause
would.
with as loved as Birdman was,
They
I
really
think they
liked
probably would have still
Birdman.
gone for Birdman.
Even though I don't think Birdman should have got a original.
Yeah,
No,
it was really good, but I don't know, like
Wes
it
Anderson.
shouldn't have as much acclaim as it should have had.
Yeah, I think Grand Budapest should have got original.
Yeah.
Over Birdman. I mean, I'm not terribly upset that Birdman got original, but I feel like the screenplay for Grand Budapest was just better.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm really glad American Sniper didn't win adapted.
Yeah, me
I,
too.
I was afraid that
Yeah,
was gonna
that's
win a whole
that's
bunch.
what I was really afraid
And what did
of.
it win?
too.
Sound editing, mixing.
I think so,
One of the
yeah.
sound-
It was
sound
one of-
mixing, I
sound
believe.
mixing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
sound mixing.
Deservedly so.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I was
they didn't
happy
win anything
about
else.
visual effects.
Interstellar,
Yeah,
visual
okay,
effects.
Interstellar.
Thank God.
Oh, Eric won our Oscar pool, and
Oh, yeah, he
Dean
did.
won our Oscar pool. They tied, by
I
the
didn't
way.
win any money though.
Yeah.
There was money in
Me and
it.
Austin
I was-
suck.
And my mom didn't win. Finally, she
Yeah.
always wins.
Yeah.
That was the huge change that we had, was visual effects, and
I
it
had
was- it was-
imitation game.
Yeah, he
for
got that.
adapted
Yeah,
screen.
and
for
you
adapted
picked
screenplay.
Whiplash.
Yep.
And I
Yeah.
picked Whiplash.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
right, yeah.
I picked Whiplash as well, and we did not get that.
And then, wait, you picked Boyhood for picture and
Yeah, but then
Alejandro for director.
I did a split. Yeah, I
Yeah,
I
had
did that
Alejandro
same
for
thing.
director.
So yeah, we both
Yeah.
got best
John and I
picture.
both did Boyhood in both, and
Yep.
we obviously
Linklater should have
never
won.
go against the statistics.
Yeah.
And I know this, and I did it. And
But you know
Just
what?
hopeful
Like,
thinking. Yeah.
there has to be so much honor given to Richard Linklater for making
Yeah,
a movie.
especially.
Like,
yeah,
12 years in the
Fantastic.
making. All of those,
The
all of the
dedication to do
cast
that.
became a family and put so much work into it. And so, what was Patricia
Arquette.
Arquette,
yeah.
when she won
Yeah.
that award, they were all so happy
Yeah.
that there was
Like,
at least
Eller's
any
face looked
acknowledgement.
like it was his mom.
Yeah.
winning, like his real
It's
mom.
It was great, and that movie, especially for our generation, hit home
Oh yeah,
with
But
everybody.
I think in like 50 years, when they look back on this year, Boyhood's going to be the one that people assume will.
it'll be
won.
that
Should
like
have
the
won.
Citizen Kane kind of, or like the
people
just the
think that
People
one.
should
the
remember it.
innovative
Yeah.
movie.
I think so.
Yeah, because I feel like it'll be longer lasting than Birdman. Birdman was a good movie, but it wasn't near as innovative.
It's not
unique,
something
and
that you'll watch
brand
all
new.
the time.
I think
yeah.
a big reason it probably won too is because they love the movie. Like it's a movie about Hollywood. And
Yeah.
they love themselves. So.
That is true.
That's true.
That makes a lot of
But
sense.
that's kind of surprising though that Michael Keaton, like I predicted Eddie, but I
Yeah.
was
I wanted
surprised
that.
Yeah, I was
Michael
surprised that
Keaton
he,
didn't win.
with after
With
all
as
this
much
Best
love,
actor,
winning
yeah,
so many
as
things,
much-
it's like,
it-
well, maybe he's got it.
Kind of sad.
For
He's
sure.
probably not going to get another chance.
I know.
Yeah,
But
and I really
Eddie's
thought
great,
his
though.
Yeah, that was
his performance.
Yeah,
in
Michael
that was
Keaton's
flawless.
performance.
But
That was great.
Eddie Redmayne's performance as Stephen Hawking was
Yeah, I
absolutely
loved it.
amazing
Hands down.
too.
I didn't
Yeah.
even finish the movie. I could hardly even
Yeah.
watch it to begin with. It was an amazing
It very
performance.
touching.
never bet against the handicap for.
That's true.
It could be said that it was like the whole radio
Yeah.
thing.
He did a really- I don't know,
but
I
I
think-
think his performance, even before he was
Yeah.
Yeah,
being
it was really
diagnosed with
good.
ALS, it was,
It was a great.
it was
And
off
that,
the wall.
I think, like, what helped him, like, in my opinion, what makes him, like, better than Michael Keaton in a sense is, like, a lot of the scenes that he had to shoot, he had to do just pure off his facial expressions.
Yeah.
And that's difficult. At least, because Michael Keaton, he had, like, he can, like,
Yeah.
talk and has a lot to work with. But
Yeah, you know.
just getting an emotion just straight from your face perfectly is, that's
Yeah.
pretty
That's
impressive.
true.
That's
I
why
didn't see
think this really
Birdman,
helps.
but what I saw from the clips was that he was able to be enthusiastic and show
Oh, yeah.
like, a lot of charisma.
Yeah.
And Eddie Redmayne
Playing
like,
Stephen Hawking,
just-
you're,
yeah, he used
you're
what
in
he
a
had.
chair and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't move
Yeah. Display
or talk.
display complete heartbreak with just your face. Go. It's
You-
like, oh crap.
Do you think, in a way, and I'm not saying I agree with this, but do you think that maybe that like is an argument for why it's not a great performance because anyone could sit in a wheelchair and have like a sad look on their face? Because I've heard
Yeah,
some people
I
have
can
that argument.
see-
I don't necessarily agree with it, but I
could
can
see
see that point.
I could see it, but I think
But you can
he pulled
also
it off
compl-
really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also like do that completely wrong.
Because you
can-
could do it that bad.
You can have a really bad sad.
The
face
emotion
impression for
that he portrayed in that movie, we're talking about Eddie Redmayne, he showed that it was a devastating loss that he was experiencing, but he still had hope, and you can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
that in his acting,
In his personality
eyes
and everything.
Yeah.
Just in his dialogue, he's like, he still
Mm-hmm.
wants to make to discover new things about
Yeah.
science and.
in life in general.
I think
Yeah,
I
very
think the
fully
fight
still
against
going.
that argument too, that anybody could do the wheelchair part, but not necessarily anybody could do the transition part. That you
Yeah.
could see the frustration in him. You see like when he trips and spills everything, and he just can't stop it, but he wants to, and like he did that part really well.
Yeah.
Because that's hard to pull off if you're not actually going through something like that, to show the frustration of going through
I think
something like that.
the rest of the cast really helped build his performance a lot too. So like I feel like if he had maybe other people cast with him, it might have affected his
Yeah,
performance
Felicity
a little bit.
definitely
But she
helped that.
she really
She
helped
did,
enhance his performance. I think,
Yeah.
which probably helped him win.
Yeah.
I think so. What about the ceremony as a ceremony? Like
Overall?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah,
and,
Neil Patrick Harris.
He did a really
he
good
always
job.
does
I
amazing.
love
I
Neil
love
Patrick
him.
Harris. Yeah.
Amazing
Oscars
showmanship.
suck. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love them, but they suck.
Yeah, he really brings some life into it.
He
It's
did.
nice.
He was pretty funny.
Musical performances, the
Glory was really good.
I didn't like the Lego movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't
I didn't
match.
either.
That
But-
was just.
That was
But
worse.
even if we look back to last year with the Dina Menzel and the Moon Dance song from her,
Yeah.
and then you have Glory, Lost Stars, and then Lady Gaga.
Lady
Yeah,
Gaga
that was
killed
That
it.
Yeah,
was
she did.
amazing.
That was
Jeez.
That was a great tribute
Yeah,
to
that-
Sound of Music.
That was
I
a
loved
great
it.
tribute and a great opening to original score.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a
Like,
really
that,
good
that was
transition.
great.
What about the in memoriam segment?
Oh, heartbreaking with Robin Williams again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I again don't like the
They need to not
transition
sing.
with
They
the
need to
song.
not sing.
I don't like
Either
that.
they need to sing during it or not at all.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
after
After you just have
just
a moment
weird.
of silence, do what everybody else does. Like, if you ever watch anything, you have a moment of silence,
Yeah.
or like in boxing, you have a 10 count with the bell and everything.
And
you
it feels
you
so
do something
simple.
that everybody
They
just
could've-
kind of gets to take it in, but you don't get to if you're watching somebody perform.
I think they could have at least like just let it fade into the commercials or
Ah.
something. Just leave it there.
in the absence of Joan Rivers.
They
Yeah.
needed to give
That was
a
Yeah, I don't
tribute
know how they
to
left Joan
all
Rivers
of
out.
the
Yeah.
of the late
That was
actors
very
and
weird.
actresses. I would have even said, because it was so close to the ceremony last year, that they would re-tribute Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
since it was technically 2014.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
remember. If
I mean,
it
it
was
wouldn't have
in
taken
the
up much
tribute
time to
last
throw
Yeah.
a 3-second picture
His
up.
face
Yeah,
could
at
have been
least,
done again,
yeah.
but
I mean, yeah, that one wasn't as bad as just not putting Joan Rivers in.
Mm.
Because Joan Rivers was part of the entertainment community. She was always there on the red carpet doing her red carpet show and all
Yeah.
that. So, like, she was part of it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird they
I
didn't
think,
throw her
yeah, I
in
mean, that's just an error, but, you know, this
Yeah, someone's
this
getting
is
fired over that.
entertainment. They need to stay on top of that.
there. Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Their sets were beautiful too.
Yeah,
their
sets
sets
really
were
cool this year.
amazing. They always have
the
really
Glory
good
Glory.
performance.
The Glory
that
was
was
amazing.
awesome.
That was
And
really good.
Lady Gaga's the
The trees.
trees and
I
stuff.
don't know
And I
how
kinda-
they get them out so
Yeah.
fast. It
I
makes
kind of
no
like their
sense.
original set where they had the 2 doors that everybody came out of and it said, like, the
Oh,
Oscars
it's like the
or
Grand
the,
Budapest
the
Hotel
name
kind of
above it.
background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one
That
was
was
cool,
cool.
too.
Are there any categories that really particularly made you mad, or ones that you really, really liked, maybe?
I was just
Visual effects for Interstellar, I was really happy
Yeah,
about.
Me too. I'm
Definitely.
glad it got something. I was
Yeah.
afraid I wasn't going to
Me
get
too.
it.
I was really hoping it would get original score, but
I was
but
Mr.
then
Turner
at the same
got
time,
nothing.
yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Turner.
good, Mr. Turner got nothing. The only thing that would ever even like deserve anything is for cinematography, but
Yeah.
Birdman blew it away, so it doesn't matter. So
I was extremely happy about Eddie Redmayne winning
Mhm.
Best Actor.
That
I
was
think-
great.
Yeah.
I think
He gave a good speech.
That was. I mean, there was
He did.
there was
A
a
lot of people
lot
had good
of
speeches.
performances that did not get credit at all. Jake Gyllenhaal for Best Actor.
David
uh,
Oyelowo for
mhm.
Selma.
for
yeah,
Selma,
that was the biggest
um,
thing I was pissed about, even before the
Yeah.
actual.
David
Oscars.
Oyelowo should
I
have
Fox-
feel like
Fox
he
Catcher for
definitely
Best Director.
deserves.
Yeah.
I mean, had like he won Best Director in Cannes.
hmm
Gone
And
Girl
got
for
nothing.
pretty
Gone
much
Girl,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much everything. Yeah.
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 All right, so those were our Oscar reactions for 2015, and I think that's about it.
I'll have my Oscar predictions for next year up in a couple days, just because it's really fun to see how many you can get this far out.
Yeah, we'll link his blog down in the description. Has all of his movie reviews and his Oscar predictions, stuff like that.
And we'll probably be making more reviews on movies for this year coming soon. So
Yeah.
keep your eye
Hopefully.
out for that.
All right, well,
That's
I
it.
guess we'll see you guys later.
Schlub it up!